So hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm gonna do some Explorer. So as I already said in my previous video, I also do now in parallel to the drafting some Explorer videos, so this is one of those. So currently I'm in the constructing rating on the bronze 2, so we'll try to get up as much as we can, but let's see. So I will continue with the same deck as the last time. So we played mono aggro red meta deck. Just try to okay. So and yeah, so here's the deck. So as you can see, yeah, there are a few like burn effects, a few creatures that with the prowess and additional additional abilities, as for example Runaway Steam King that help us to get additional mana, and also growth when we cast more red spells. Master Swiss Spears, already pretty known one. Kumano Faces Katsa, also like a lot of value from this enchantment. So we'll see as we play and get to know more about the deck. So if you watched it the first time, but otherwise, yeah, some. So I don't have a sideboard with this one, but we play best of one anyway. So let's go into the ranked, explore ranked. So let's try it like this. So at the time when I chose this deck, it was in the like meta in the last 30 days. Right now probably it's already not, but in Explorer the good thing that none of the decks like really dominates the Explorer. So maybe some are like 5% played or so. That's why this. So and with this deck, because I'm just starting, so it's with the Explorer, it's pretty. So with aggro deck you can get to know the format and maybe even get some info. So we don't have any creature unfortunately, but we have a Rance Resolve. I'm considering to mulligan this because yeah, I don't really have any action and we need to get some action. Although this deck you can get a lot of like draw, have a lot of draw spells to get something out of it. But also for the spectacle, this is one of the mechanic here. So if you get to deal direct damage to the opponent, you get to cast the 3, for example in this case 3 mana spell for 1 mana only. So I think this one is good to keep, so we can easily get rid of the mountain here. So here we have Kumano Faces Kazan. When it comes to the battlefield, it deals 1 damage to each opponent and Planeswalker. Okay, now we got the creature, so we can go with the Soul Skirmish. So prowess, yeah, which means that whenever we cast a non-creature spell it grows, so until end of turn. And additionally there's also an effect. If a source you control deal non-combat damage to a creature, you put minus so many minus counter that creature, so that's also pretty good. I would like to go with the Kumano Faces Kazan here first, and then with the light up the stage to set up for the next round. So we drew 2 lands. Yeah, so we can cast one of those next turn. And maybe go with the Rance Resolve. Let's see what the opponent plays and what we can get more value from. Yeah, it would be great to get the creature because it will come with the additional 1/1 counter because of the Kumano Faces. But we didn't draw one, so we can go with the mountain and probably just with the Rance Resolve maybe we get something. No, again we got a lot of lands, so yeah, let's pass and turn. So we play against 3-color deck, so they killed our creature with the Lava Coil Sorceress with 4 damage and okay, then exile it. 4/5, what is this? Flying. You may reveal the first card you draw each turn as you draw it. Whenever you reveal a necessary card you may okay. So anyway, that's pretty bad for us because it's a big creature. And by now we don't have any pressure on the board. So let's go with the land here. So this is deals 3 damage to any target, so of course we could attack with just for 2 and try to kill the 4-5, probably that's the best afterwards. So yeah, let's attack. I assume they don't block here, but who knows, maybe we are lucky. No. Okay, so I could go and use both of the removals on the 4-5, but I think I just want to draw here. Yeah, let's go with the common faces clan. And this says that we can play until end of your next turn, so we can hold up with the shock, and maybe if we want to go with the skewer and shock together on the 4-5. Does this. Unless zombies too, then the army you mass deals damage equal to its power to each non-army creatures. Okay. So the good, they kill our 2-2. Yeah, unfortunately shock is not enough to kill the 4-3 here. I think I will wait a bit. Okay. So let's go with the mountain. And probably I assume it's good just to kill yeah, the 4-5 here, so let's go with the skew the critics and shock here and say go. So it's yeah, so they put it from sword from the top. That's not good, but let's see. We can still kill the 2-2, but maybe that's actually not so bad. Then draw a card. Okay, so they get closer to their God Eternal Hefnet. Yeah, then they cast it again, unfortunately. Okay, let's take 2 here. Oh, okay, like too many lands for us, unfortunately, but okay, let's attack. It's not very efficient, but maybe, I mean, going face it would be enough, because 6, 9, 10, actually maybe it was enough. No, it wasn't. 6 plus 3. Okay, so they want to discard our land. Good luck, so they can do it. And they sent 4 damage removal. Yeah, I think that's a bit too late. I mean, if we would get this creature earlier, we could have a chance, but yeah. Now they cast again the flyer. Yeah, the thing about this deck, you need to be fast and just try to utilize all the card advantage. Okay, anyway, they have another lava coil. How many do they have? It's like, yeah, okay, 3. Yeah, that was a bit unfortunate for us. Yeah, a bit too many lands, but I think mainly it's just if we would get this creature 1-2 with the pros, we could push some damage through and probably just go face with the other removals. Okay, so again, we don't really have much, but at least we have a few removals, so, and light up the stage, which we can cast for 1. If you go with the shock, for example, face, or with the play with the fire face, maybe actually it's better, because yeah, then we can also scry. So if we deal 2 damage to a player, we can scry with this. So actually pretty good. So let's pass now. We don't want to need to use it. Let's go with the play with the fire, which is face. South Mage, yeah, it's fine. So we can keep this one. And let's, oops, this was the wrong one. And then let's stop the stage and draw 2. And then we can play them next turn. Until end of the next turn. So. What is this? 1/2. Whenever one guard attacks, create a 1/1 soldier with token that's tapped and attacking. Okay, which is pretty bad. So let's go with the Soul Mage here. Of course, Swift Spear would be really nice, but I think we need to get rid of this one too. Looks like they're also like on the aggressive side. So next time we can go with the Swift Spear and maybe a Sticky Fingers, so it depends on what they play. Okay, as an ice you control get +1/+1. So let's go with the Swift Spear first. And I would say actually Sticky Fingers. I think I wouldn't mind just going face here, although we lose on this cure critics a bit, but I think it's fine here just to go face. Let's see. Okay. And we get treasure. So we can also now actually I wouldn't mind just doing it like this right now to be more mana efficient. If we don't yeah, if we draw some spell, maybe we can go with 2 spells next turn. Let's see. Okay, the exile. We don't draw a card because I exile it. Okay. 7 damage. I don't think we make 7 damage here, but I think we just go face. Attack with both, so they have to block. Okay, whenever you cast a night spell, create a white 1/1 white human creature token. And this is a human knight token. Okay, let's go with the Swift Spear. And is the runs resolve. And we just attack with all. So they have to block everything and lose all the creatures. Let's cast land and Sego. Yeah, it looks like some kind of knight deck. Never saw this before, but yeah. It's finding 0/4. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so they think they didn't have much way out. Maybe mass removal, or like they needed to play a few more creatures, like 3. But yeah. Okay, so let's go to the next match. So we can keep this one. It's pretty easy to keep. We have the 2 times Monster, Swift Spear, and some other nice spells. So yeah, I wouldn't mind just going with the Monster, Swift Spear here and yeah, directly try to push some damage. And they play green blue, so that's a bit slow. So so let's go with this one, and I wouldn't mind just going with the shock directly to push more damage. Okay, what is this? Whenever another merfolk enters the battlefield in control, put 1 counter target merfolk you control. Okay, so probably some merfolk deck. Okay, let's go with the Skullscare Mage. Shock to the face. Center. 2-4. They get to 2. Okay. Probably maybe we had to kill this 1-1, but they never saw this deck, so. Okay, so. Sticky Fingers. Let's go with the Runaway Steamkin first, because whenever we cast a red spell, it will grow. So we get to put 1-1 counter on it. Doesn't really matter, so let's put it on the Skullscare Mage. Because it will eventually get... actually, we could have put it on the Runaway Steamkin, because it could grow as well. Maybe, I think we should attack here. Yeah, they eat one of our creatures, but we get to eat, so we get to push 4 damage then. And get the treasure. And it's not like really necessary. Okay, they don't actually eat because it's 2-3, yeah. So if they wanted to, they could double block 1. But they didn't want to, as we see, so. So what does it do? Tap another your control, can't be blocked this turn. Tap 3 Merfolk, you draw a card. And tap 5 of those and you put a 1-1 counter on each Merfolk you control. Yeah, it's pretty good for 3 mana, but probably a bit too slow, but let's see. So the tapped or creatures. Okay, could be worse. Oh, that's a very unfortunate draw. Okay, we wait for next turn. So crash through creatures, you control, gain trample, and we draw a card, so it actually would have been really nice, but... Okay. Do they have another tap? So this one was Sorcerer Sleep for 4 mana, okay. Draw 2 cards, discard a card, unless you attack this turn, okay, so they don't discard anything. And they play 2-2, which pumps other Merfolks. Okay, it's fine. Not sure if they had to attack here, so doesn't seem to be the case. Yeah, so now we could just play Crash Through, it would be enough to push 5 damage. Yeah, that's a great hand. We have a haste browse creature and some additional stuff to trigger it for next turn, or trigger browse. Okay, we play also against red deck. That's interesting. Who will be faster probably in this case. So let's go play with the fire first. To scry, I think we don't need a land here, so let's put it down. I just missed 1 damage. Let's get, yeah, that was the 1 additional damage that I missed. So nice, another play with the fire. Hopefully they don't get rid of our Monastery Swift Spear. Would be unfortunate, but I also saw Skirmish coming. Okay, so we get the 2-3 Swift Spear. It's nice. And they get to kill our Swift Spear, a bit unfortunate. Okay, so let's go with the Skirmish. So it says if a source you control deal non-combat damage to the creature and opponent control, put the minimum 1 counter on the creature instead. Okay, I think it's fine just to do this right now. Then get less value from it, and we need a bit of, maybe this land would be actually pretty good to have. Okay, what is this? Chandra. Quest to kill. So they can add 1 mana and push the damage, or yeah, so it looks like it's the same deck that we play. But we don't have Chandra in the deck, so... So I guess we go with the Soul Skirmish here. Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate because I want to keep this for the going phase, but I think we need to kill the 2/2 here. And attack for 2. Probably even the Chandra. Though I'm not sure if it's... Okay. So again, they can exile the top card, and if it's red spell, for sure it is, so they can go either face or... Yeah, which would they do? Okay, and then they conceal it. Okay. Not sure what was the reason, but I'll take it. So now we got to the bronze tier 1, but yeah, I mean the real game will start later. Okay, so 2 Monastery Swift Spear, a few like burn spells and card draw spell, so that's great. Skip it. Fortunately we don't start it, but yeah, it's fine. Cauldron Familiar Scat, when it enters, each one loses 1 life and gain life, sacrifice a food, return it from the graveyard to battlefield. So that's actually a pretty mean card. So you just attack. It could be like a food deck or something. Or the Rakdos Sacrifice, yeah, that's most likely, that's what I saw also among the decks. Okay, so let's just go with the Swift Spear. Kill the 3/2 here. And just attack for 4. Okay. That is from the new set, right? From the Files of Eldraine. Okay, so what does it do? Whenever it dies, exile the top card to the other. Okay. Everything is clear. So let's go with the Rance Resolve first. And let's go with the Shock on the Unlucky Witness. Okay, what is this? So which is open? This is the combo here. Together with the cat, so they can sacrifice it and then you create a food token, and then when you sacrifice a food token you get back the cat, so that's like endless. Just the stretch, right? It's 1 mana, instant. So they need to sacrifice a creature's additional cost to cast the spell, and they draw 2 cards. Okay, Foot Fight. So this is also artifact and control. Sacrifice this artifact, deals damage to any target, not deal to any target equal to 1 plus the number of permanents in Foot Fight control. So they can kill one of the Swift Spears if they wanted to. Okay, 2 Witch Solvents. Yeah. we need 2 mana for this and they don't have it, so yeah, let's go with the mountain. Another Swift Spear. And we just go face with this 3 damage. Yeah, it's a bit short, so 1 short, but let's see. Yeah, I forgot that they also gain life, so that's a bit unfortunate, but okay. I'm not. Yeah, we can kill this, and I hope we get to draw something other than land. Yeah, it's a great draw for us. Yeah. Okay. Harvester, okay. So they get a blood token, and they get to kill my creature. Yeah, it's unfortunate, so just need something here. Yeah, this was work. Yeah, they can sacrifice again and get a foot. And get 1 life. And somehow... not survive, yeah. So, yeah, that was good for us, so that we got the good draws, but otherwise, yeah, that would be actually pretty close with all the sacrifice. That's super mean. Okay, so... yeah, we can keep this hand, so we have twice Kumano. Play with the fire and Soul Skirmish. Yeah, I think that's not a bad one to keep, so let's go with the Soul Skirmish. Sometimes I like just to cast Crush Through on it without using its like direct ability, but yeah, let's go with the Kumano. Okay. See. So white red, most likely also something aggressive. Rance resolve, okay, interesting. So 2 lands. We could of course go with the play with the fire. Yeah, I think we can keep this. So then cast the again I missed the 1 damage. Unfortunate. And now we can cast the Skull Skirmish, and it comes with 2 additional counters because of the Kumano. Texas blessed by the sun. Okay, let's go face. So if they eat 1 of those, they take, I think enough. It is the Zella, the Broken Blade. Flying for Strike, Lifelink, annoying. Okay. So let's go with the shock. And just attack with all. And that's enough. Or so more than enough. But just to be sure. Okay, so yeah, we can keep this one. We have Swiss Spear, some like draw, burn spell, so pretty good hand. And also Sticky Fingers for extra mana. So let's go with the Swift Spear, attack. So next turn we could probably just go with the Sticky Fingers if the Swift Spear survive. Let's see what they take. May take shock, may take light stage, yeah. Okay. Yeah, a bit unfortunate, then we could have casted both this turn, but okay, let's go with the Kumano faces first. And put the Sticky Fingers on the 2-3, throw it and get extra token. So probably they play the discard deck. But let's see. Okay, tap plant, interesting. Battle push, okay, that's good. We get to draw a card. Unfortunately, we didn't draw anything that would help us here, so let's go with the crash through and hope to get something. Okay, that is not what we want. We could try again, crash through and try. Okay, so then let's end turn. Yeah. Waste not. Whenever an opponent discards a creature card, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token, or whenever a opponent discards a land, they get extra mana. So let's see. Okay, we get to get at least the 2/2 here. That's pretty good. Let's play land. Actually, maybe I had to keep the land for discard, but we have another one to do it. So let's go. So they only get a 2/2 black zombie whenever we discard a creature card, and we don't have so many creatures actually, so. And whenever we discard a non-creature, non-land card, they draw a card, so that's also pretty annoying. Each opponent sacrifices a non-token creature, okay? Skewer the critics. Okay, let's go face. And turn, so I will hold the mountain for the discard. Okay, so they get to get Reckoner, Bankbuster. This is artifact vehicle, and they can remove a counter from it and draw a card. And whenever there are no counters in it, it creates a trophy token, and they get a 1/1 creature basically. So. Okay. Just continue with the skewer, the critics. You can also crew it for 3, but yeah. Of course, I could have just played the land and cast both of them. Play with the fire. So directly going face. So the beginning will end step, they may sacrifice the artifact creature enchantment. And if they do that upon sacrifice permanent, it shares a card type with it. Okay. So let's go just face, and then we can also scribe on. Oh, that's very good draw. So actually, that's exactly 3 damage that we needed. It doesn't matter, but yeah. Got this. So they may sacrifice their waste note and then they would draw a card, but yeah, it doesn't really help. Okay, and that's the damage that we looked for. Yeah, that was very good for us and a bit unfortunate for the opponents, but I'll take it. Okay, so let's see how it is on the silver mountain. Yeah, we can keep this one. Again, we have Swift Spear and a few shocks. What is this? Something new. Arborneo Grazer. When it enters the battlefield, you may put one card from your hand onto the battlefield. Yeah, that's pretty great. 0 street blocks, very good. Yeah, let's go with the Swift Spear. No attacks. Next turn we could go with the Sticky Fingers and maybe a Shock or something, so let's see what they do. 2 mana. Interesting. So they may have a counter, or is it just they have nothing to play, so I think I wouldn't mind, so if they want to counter it, it's okay. So it could be worse. Or maybe just kill the 1/2 right now. So everyone controls the controller, may search the library for basic land, put it on the field and shuffle. Okay. That's fine. Now let's put land. And let's cast the runway Steamkin, so that wasn't so too bad for us. So they got their creature companion. And enters the battlefield to exile any number of other non-permanents you own and control. Return this card to the battlefield at the beginning of your end step. So all the cards with the enter the battlefield effect trigger. So let's go first with the Rance Resolve. Okay. And I would say just directly to the face with the Play with the Fire. Probably that was the better to do it first. Okay, we keep the critics. And yeah, let's just attack here. Okay. And turn. So next turn we can go Shock to the face. Fortunately, our runaway Steamkin wouldn't be bigger as a 4/4. Yeah, probably we have to go with both removals on the 4/2. Yeah, I feel bad doing it, but I think that's right to do. Yeah, we lose on the light up, but let's see. Because this 4/5 really a big problem for us to attack, or so let's just try to attack for 4. Let's see. I have just okay. They get it, bounce it back, so it's not the worst. And let's enter. So if there's some discard, I don't think, but if there's something, then we can send the mounts in. So just not one card from that. Okay. So let's go face with this 2 damage spell. Well, the Mythhook Massacre, yeah, it's a very good card, so yeah. Yeah, good for us, they flood a bit. What the hell is this card? Peer into Abyss 7 mana, target player draw cards equal to half the number of cards in their library and loses half their life round up each time. Okay, I mean it's good and it's bad for us, so both. And there's no chance that we mill them, but there is a chance that we may just get a few burn spells. But it means that they play 67 cards, so, and normally you play, I think, 60, yeah, 60 cards. Yeah. No, actually they play more because I realized also. Okay. It's like 70, maybe even more, yeah. Yeah, they play 70 like this. No, actually 75. Yeah, roughly. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Bit unfortunate. It was very important draw for us. Yeah, interesting. Okay, so this is the one with the multiverse. I already did this card before. So you may look at the top card of your library anytime. You may play lands and cast spells from the top of your library, yeah. And yeah, they can cast a lot of spells, so that's for sure. What is this? Planeswalker. Exile the top card of each player's library, exile target artifact, creature, exile graveyard, you can. And we are keeping drawing the lands, it's a bit unfortunate, so I won't consider it now because we are lucky enough in the next 2 draw spells we can finish the game, but if not, can get very close, most likely. Okay. Okay, hexproof druid. Okay, let's go with the Kumano faces. Then they may have counters here as well, but sell all graveyards at 3 mana. Okay. Another, so Memory Delusion, also pretty good card. So they get to draw a lot of cards, that's for sure. Okay, they casted Omniscience, so you may cast spells from your hand without paying their mana cost. Okay. Liliana. Okay, what the hell? I think they may just finish us in this turn. Great, 2/2 won't be okay. And they get to exile our land. That's not the worst. It's actually probably one of the better draws, so just now need to find one more spell. Okay, so yeah, the chance is not super high because we already got like maybe half of those. But we still have another Kumano faces. So now they can hit us for a pretty good amount. Search your library for up to 3 monocolored cards with different names and exile them. When opponent chooses one of those cards, shuffle that card into library. You may cast the other cards without paying their mana cost. Okay. That's nice. Emergent Ultimatum. Okay. Okay, choose a card to be shuffled into your opponent's library. So, two sorcery spells, because yeah, I mean this would trigger Swift. So what is it? The first plane via celebration, 7 mana. Choose a 4, choose 4. You may choose the same mode more than twice. That's actually super annoying because it gains super much life. Balance Alpha, create 2 1/1 bluebird creature tokens with flying 10 extra return of this 1 exile. Actually they're all super bad. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter because now they cast the 4/5 to get to gain life there for sure, because they threw a lot of cards in game life, so I think they don't have really way out from here. Okay. Now they can get to obscure the critics and then they add 3 red source, so they can kill me this turn, I would assume. So they could go with the shock first and skewer the critics and cast a few other spells to boost the Swift Spear. Yeah, I guess. So this is already 7, 9, 11, 13. It's a lot. Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think if we would not get too many lines in this one turn, we would push 1 damage and it would be enough, but yeah, a bit unfortunate, but yeah, it happens. Okay. Yeah, I think we can keep, so we have a Soulscar Mage and could draw spell for later. Or actually, already for turn after. So opponent mulligan once. Case black, red. Okay, it's fine. Let's go with the mountain. Probably we just go with the Kumano faces here, deal 1 damage and cast Light Up the Stage for the spectacle cost of 1 mana. Get 2 cards for the next turn, so we have mountain and play with the fire. Okay. I mean, it would be nice to get some creature to get the most value from the Kumano faces, because then we'll come with the additional counter, but here comes again waste not. And now they would probably, yeah, remove our Rance Resolve. That could probably, oh, okay, interesting. Let's go with the mountain. Let's go first with the play with the fire. To scry. Okay, then we get rid of this land, and then let's go with the Rance Resolve. Okay, pretty many lines again. Let's see, maybe they want to that we discard something. Oh, so bad, Charles Rod. Okay, so let's go with the Soulscar Mage, Mountain, and another mage. And so go here. And it's like probably one of the worst cards against us because they gain life every turn. And I don't really have ways to remove it, so probably it will be now the game over. So, I mean, with the Soul Scar Mage, we can do it, but yeah, it's should get lucky here. This command again. No blocks. Okay, shock. Yes, good. So it says if a source you control would deal non-combat damage to a creature, and opponent control put that many -1 to counter that creature. So if you get to go with the 2 damage on the 4/5, it will be 2/3. Probably it's not so bad. So let's do this first. Ah, it's 2/3. Yeah. And let's just attack. Let's play mountain and save gold. Of course, they have also the land that will become a creature. Yeah, exactly. That's where they're now looking at. So the 3/3 with menace, and whenever it attacks, they can exile the card from our graveyard. But it's not like super important. But yeah. Yeah, problem is here right now, whenever you draw a card you gain life, and when we draw a card we lose 2 life, so we just exile 2 top cards. So it's fine. I mean, they kill us next turn. But yeah. Yeah, so you don't get rid of the shelter at the beginning, that's pretty much almost end of the game, but yeah. Okay, actually they had to just attack with both creatures. It's interesting, okay. I mean, we get to draw a card, but we don't lose the game. Okay, it's not enough. Yeah. It was, yeah, if we would get now removal, I think we could make it by killing the 2/3, but, or shelter it. Okay, yeah, we can keep, so, draw spell, mana faces for like a, to cast light up stage for this spectacle cost. So the Malignant ones. Okay, so yeah, let's go with just the Soulscar Mage here. White, blue. Oh, I made 2 life, you don't enter the battlefield tap, so they may have a counter. And that for this reason they played it untapped, or they're a flash creature. Yeah. Okay, flash flying for 1 mana, and for 4 mana they can pay and draw a card, so this is actually pretty good value. Okay, so let's try to go with the Kumanos faces and see if they may counter something here. Yeah, I think I will go for it and just first go with the light up stage. Of course, there's danger that they may just kill my creature in response, but yeah, what can you do? Okay, they just countered it. Could be worse, so it's 3 damage. So next turn I can just cast Resolve and play Runaway Steamkin first and then Trans Resolve. So this is a counter for 3 mana and counter a spell unless it's controlled by 3, so. And this is Spirit, so it costs less to cast as well. Okay, let's play land first and skin. Runaway Steamkin. And now we just go with the Kumano faces here. And attack for 2, hopefully. And I cast another flash, so it enters the battlefield, target engaging X-proof until end of turn, you may cast spirit spells as though they had flash. Okay. So it's some kind of spirit deck. Okay, they choose to draw a card for 4. Oh. Interesting, because they tap out completely and think so. We could, of course, go with the Rance Resolve first and see what we get to exile here. Another Rance Resolve, so I think we just go with the Crash Through and attack with everything. And turn, so we can do Rance Resolve next turn. Yeah, it seems like they have some problems here, or yeah. Okay, let's go face right now here. And I have just counter, but yeah, I think actually it's not bad. Skull Crush through. Okay, that's fine. And yeah, let's go with Trans Resolve, push more. The mountain and just attack. Okay. It's fine. I have to block everything and then, yeah. No, you can't do it like this, you have to block everything because, yeah, we just need fun. Yeah, let's end turn. So let's see what we draw there. Okay, let's play Runaway Steamkin first, and then Sticky Fingers. 1, 2, 3. Now, so it gets menace. Okay, they can get their land, but it's fine. If they want, they can double block one. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think it was pretty hard for them already to get out of the situation. Okay, let's see. So yeah, I think we can keep this one menace 3, and then next turn Sticky Fingers looks good, or maybe it's also a skirmish. Let's see what we draw and what the opponent does. Okay, let's go with the Swift Spear. Okay, so they didn't do much, so I think we will just go with the soul skirmish here and put Sticky Fingers on the Swift Spear. Just attack for 2 and get a token. So we could of course now, yeah, we can actually go now for the light up the stage. And set up for the next turn, so now we could go with the Rens Resolve next turn. Okay, what is this? Enchantment class. So first, whenever a creature you control deals damage to a player, exile the top card of that player's library face down. You may look at it for as long as it remains exiled. Okay. So let's go with the Mountain. Actually, I didn't have to play land, but okay. So we're too late. Let's go with the Rens Resolve first. And I think, yeah, Commander faces. Kazan is fine, let's do it. So if they get to remove something, then they still have another Sticky Fingers to attach to a creature. And actually, no, yeah, my turn, so let's keep Shock here. Okay, so let's go with the Swift Spear here. Now I wouldn't mind just putting the Sticky Fingers and just going face with the Shock and casting the Crash Surya. Actually it was already enough, but just to be sure. So opponent goes first, and we have this hand. Like, not the best hand, I think we can still keep it. Which I'm not sure. I mean, we have a few ways to draw. Let's risk it. Yeah, a bit that we don't start first, and so maybe it's slightly slow hand, considering our decks. Okay, they get to create 1/1 token, and whenever it can't attack unless you control 1/1 creature. Okay, so let's go this, and it's a great actually draw. So skirmish. I mean the 5/5 would be a problem because then it yeah. So probably something with a lot of small creatures and big bats, so that looks like okay. Of course you could go with the runway Steam King. Next turn Vance Resolve, since you can't still like really attack good anyway. So let's do it like this. The 5/5 red, that could be a bit of a problem. Okay, they get to kill our small creature, unfortunately. Let's play mountain. If they go with the sticky fingers, they have to double block. Okay, let's go with the Rance Resolve first and see what we get there. It would be great if you could have like additional land here, but I think it's fine. We just get to go with the sticky fingers on the 2/3 and attack with both. So if they double block, actually it won't be the worst case scenario, but I get also to draw a card, so okay, let's kill the 2/3 here. Oh no, we can't kill it there completely. Oh, some to them. Okay, yeah, I guess it's my mistake. So let's kill 2/3. So I also thought it deals 3 damage, but I think I messed up with it because it was a skewer the critical that deals 3 damage, not to play with the fire. Okay, beast. A 5 that doesn't do anything at the moment. Okay, let's go Rance Resolve. Play then Bongar and Steam King. Okay. Yeah, I mean we can go Crash Through or Goblin 3/2 attack and then kill the 5/5 if they block. Probably looks good. We get to get a token. Okay, let's draw. Okay, whenever you cast an adventure instance of spell copy, you may choose new target spot. Oh, that's pretty nice. There's the secondary creature card in your here to your hand. Okay. That's also nice. So let's go with the mountain, Swift Spear. Two can't block. Okay, so let's go play with the fire face and scry. Okay, let's That's good. Can keep this one. And just attack with all. And kill the... Yeah, I think we need to kill it because it gives them life and miss 1 damage, but... yeah. Just touch 1/1. It's annoying. And 5/5. Okay. So let's not attack, just in turn. Oh, that's super annoying. Virtue of resistance. So yeah, they get to copy it because of this artifact here. We could kill right now 1/1 and then they can't really attack. But I think it's fine, we let them. Yeah, it's a bit late, but okay. Draw a card, you lose 1 life, and then they get to draw 2 cards and lose 2 life again. Okay, 3/2. Whenever it dies, you may cast it from your graveyard as adventure until end of turn. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, I don't think we have a way out of here. Probably. Actually, I'm not sure. I don't think I have to go face with the removals because then they would gain just life with this 2/3, but I think it happens some. So yeah, I guess so overall it's pretty nice deck. Maybe I misplayed a few times, but yeah, in general I think yeah you have to try to go face as much as you can and try to get the most of the advantage from the draw spells that this deck contains. But otherwise, yeah, so this was a great run. So now we got to the silver, and hopefully we can get to the gold next time. And yeah, so stay tuned. So if you have any suggestion about the other decks, maybe you want to try, you saw, or maybe you already tried and you found them cool, just please leave your comment in the comment section here on the YouTube. And so, or if you have other suggestions, please feel free to share. And we'll just continue with this deck for some time to get a taste of the format, so like format the Explorer itself, because I'm just starting with it. And yeah, let's see how it goes, and then we can bring some other new decks additional later. But otherwise, yeah, have a good time, good day, night, or like maybe evening, wherever you are, and we'll see each other next time. And take care, bye.